Dish Network service. Check out where I am. This is the Dish Network studio, where TV magic happens. We created a space that is specifically designed to make it super easy for me to show you how to best enjoy your Dish experience. And by the way, congrats on the really smart buying decision. You're paying much less than what your neighbor's paying for those other guys. And you're getting the best in TV technology. Nice job. And now, you're just 30 minutes away from becoming the master of your new TV. Normally, these how-to type videos are pretty painful. I'll try to go easy on you. By watching this, you can learn about our new features, and I'll let you know how to get answers to any questions, anytime. Spend a little time with me, and you'll learn enough about your system to make watching and recording TV a breeze. I'll teach you about all the buttons on your remote and the cool stuff they can do for you. And the best part, we've created a countdown for you, so you'll know exactly when you want to tune in. We'll highlight the topic we're currently covering, and you can easily see what is coming up. Want to learn how to use your DVR? Tune in at 6 minutes past the hour. Just missed it? No problem. This program repeats every half hour, so you can catch the DVR tutorial at 36 minutes past the hour too. Or, if you're only interested in learning about how to watch TV everywhere, you'll know to tune in at 18 and 48 past the hour. Okay, are you ready to get started? Let's go. First up, how to manage your account and get helpful tips. If there's anything you should store up here by watching this, this is it. There are 3 easy ways to take care of your needs, like paying bills, checking statements, or getting support. First, online. Check out Dish.com to conveniently manage your account, order pay-per-view movies and events, and get helpful troubleshooting tips, and more. We're always working to make the site better and more useful for subscribers. How are we doing? Let us know with our feedback feature. Not online? There's also dialing up the automated phone system. There you can take care of simple needs such as paying your bill, ordering pay-per-view, and troubleshooting tips. And finally, if your receiver is connected to a phone line or the internet, you can check your balance, pay your bill, change your programming, and more on Channel 100. There you go. 3 easy ways to get help when you need it. If you need further assistance, you can talk to us online with our chat feature, or dial one of our helpful agents. Here at Dish Network, we're always working to upgrade our service to make things easier for you. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how to get started with your new Dish Network system. On to the good stuff, how to use your system. I'm going to give you a tour of your new remote, show you how to see what's on TV, check out the different ways to channel surf, and help you find the shows you want to watch. Obviously, your TV is already on, so to turn it off, hit the red TV button. Hit the button again to turn it back on. The red power button will shut off your Dish receiver, although it doesn't really shut off. It simply goes into standby mode. Here's another important thing to remember. Always have the remote in SAT mode. That lets the remote know it needs to talk to your Dish receiver. Okay, now that we know how to turn things on and off, let's see what's on TV. Say you know exactly what channel you want because you've looked at our handy channel lineup card. Just use the number pad on the remote to go directly to the channel you want. Easy. You can also surf by just pressing the channel up and down buttons. I personally think the easiest way to find out what's on is by hitting the guide button and scrolling through the program guide. You can use the arrow buttons to move around, and use the page up and page down buttons to fly through the guide. You can see what's coming in the immediate future by pressing the right arrow. To see what's on tomorrow at this time, hit the skip forward button. You can hit the skip back button to go back to the current time. When you found something you like, you can simply press the select button. The view live TV button will always exit all on-screen menus and take you right back to what you were watching. You can try the cancel button. It takes you back to the previous screen of any menu. Now, if you push the guide button more than once, you'll discover there are a bunch of different custom guides. You've already got a pre-programmed list for all channels, one for only the channels you've subscribed to, and if you're an HD AT&T customer, there's a list for that. So if you can't find that show you love on the program guide, you probably have the wrong list selected. Hit the guide button, choose My Channels, and it will be there. And for all you channel surfers out there, your favorite button is called Recall. It jumps you back to the last channel you were just watching. So if you want to switch between two channels, keep pressing Recall. The other basic but key buttons are right here. Volume up and down, and mute. So really, for basic TV viewing, all you need is right in this top blue section. There you go. Basics covered. Okay, your DVR. If this is your first DVR, big congrats. It's about to change your life. Take a look at your dish remote. All your DVR buttons are here. If you're watching a show and get interrupted, just pause the show. To start again, hit play. Simple, right? Okay, there are two buttons that the dish remote has that you will love. The skip back and skip forward buttons. If you missed something and want to watch it again, the skip back button jumps you back 10 seconds at a time. If you want to skip over something, the skip forward button jumps you ahead 30 seconds at a time. Want to go back to watching live TV? There's a button for that too. Press it, and you instantly quit what you were doing and jump back to whatever is playing live on your TV. If you're watching a show and decide you want to record it, hit the red record button on your remote and select OK. If you want to record a show in the future, it's easy to do it through the guide. First, find your show on the guide. Once your show is highlighted, hit select or record. Now you can create a timer. The dish timer allows you to record a show once or multiple times. Once you're done setting a timer, here's how you can watch your recorded shows. Press the DVR button once and select My Recordings. Or you can just press the DVR button twice, and there you are, a list of all the shows you've recorded. Just select a show and press Start to get rolling. Or select Delete if you don't want it anymore. To delete a timer you've created, or simply manage your timers, select My Recordings, then on the menu bar select Schedule. There you go. You're looking at all the shows scheduled to record. From here, you can manage your timers. To delete a timer, select Timer, Edit List, choose the timer for the show you want to delete, and select Delete. If you see any shows with a line through them, you may have a recording conflict. To resolve, select the item you want to record, hit the Restore button, and follow the prompts. You can also select Set Priority from the Timers menu to prioritize the shows you want recorded over others. You may run into recording conflicts when you are in the guide and you choose a show you want to record. If that happens, a pop-up will show on screen that looks like this. From there, you can have the DVR manager automatically choose what shows you want recorded based on current priorities. Or, you can change priorities to make sure you record exactly what you want. As you can see, watching and recording shows is a piece of cake with your Dish Network DVR. At Dish Network, we work hard to ensure your setup and viewing experience is trouble-free. Unfortunately, as with other TV providers, things don't always go according to plan. If you run into any problems with your service, here are 5 tips to get you back up and running. If your remote isn't working, try pressing the SAT button to make sure your remote knows to control your receiver. You must be in SAT mode to use your Dish Network system. And remember, sometimes batteries do wear out, so it's good to check them too. Loss of picture. There are several ways this might have happened, like changing the input on your TV to operate a DVD player or video game console, changing your TV input or channel using your TV remote or the TV itself, pressing the input or channel buttons with your Dish remote when you are not in SAT mode, or a power outage, causing your TV to move off the correct channel or input. To fix this issue, cycle through the inputs using the TV remote or the buttons on the TV itself. This can be done by pressing the Input, Source, or TV Video button, depending on your TV. Do not use the Dish Network remote for this fix. The input should only be changed using the TV controls. If you still can't find a picture, try changing the channel on the TV itself to channel 3 or channel 4. If you have a dual tuner receiver and it's your TV 2 that's having the issue, try channel 60 or 73. If you're having trouble finding the channel you want when using the program guide, you probably have the wrong favorites list selected. Hit the guide button multiple times to cycle through your lists. The My Channels list will show you all the channels you are currently subscribed to. On rare occasions, your picture may be up because something is blocking reception from the outside. Here's the good news. Your Dish receiver is smart enough to recognize this and inform you of the problem on screen. Note that you can still watch recorded DVR content while experiencing reception issues. Take a look at your dish and just make sure there's nothing obstructing the dish antenna, like tree limbs or snow buildup. Rarely, weather may get in the way, but in the case of snow buildup, if it's safe to access your dish, simply wipe the snow off the dish. If you find that you're having reception trouble during normal rain showers, that's not normal. Your system may need to be tweaked by a dish technician to maximize your signal strength. If all else fails, as with all electronic equipment, sometimes you just need to reboot. Here's how you do it. Just unplug the dish receiver for 10 seconds, and then plug it back in. If you're still having trouble, just go to dish.com/support, or call one of our helpful agents at the number on your screen. If you can stay right here with me, this is where you learn about customizing your new service. In the next 3 minutes, you will learn how to lock channels, create favorites lists, and how to turn closed captioning on and off. You can set locks on your programming by rating, by channel, and you can control what is allowed on your TV when you aren't there. Here's how you do it. Press the menu button and look for the locks option. From there, you can choose to lock by channel, rating. You can even restrict by violence, language, and adult content. If locking content is important to you, you may want to consider locking pay-per-view channels as well. Once you choose what you want to lock, select Lock System. Don't forget this last step, as the channels you've selected won't be locked until you select Lock System. To make sure that your locks are set correctly, go to the lock screen. If Unlock System can be seen on screen, you know your system is locked. Or you can just locate the channel you want locked on the program guide, press Info, and make sure the lock icon is closed. You want to repeat these steps for each receiver in your home. The first time you lock the system, it will ask you for a PIN. If you forget your PIN in the future, go to dish.com/myprofile to reset it. Remember, you'll need to log in to your online account first. Dish Network has a few special features in our guide that will help you customize your viewing experience. For example, if you know what channels you love and don't feel like scrolling through all the channels every time just to get to them, no problem. Here's what we can do to simplify your life. Create a favorites list. To set up your favorites list, the first thing you do is hit this little button up here called Menu. It's a good button to know, and I highly recommend you surf around in here later. But for now, let's stick with how to create a favorites list. Okay, to make a favorites list, press Menu, go to Preferences, select Favorites, click on the channels you like. Once you're done, name your list, and just like that, you can surf all your favorites in one place. You can also set up a list for each member of your family, then easily switch between the lists by hitting the guide button. When a favorites list option screen appears, just select the list you want. And if you have the program guide on screen and aren't sure which list you're on, it always says right here. Pretty simple, right? For those of you that want to add closed captioning, here's how to do it. Hit the menu button on your remote, then go to Preferences. Select Closed Caption, and then follow the prompts to turn your closed captioning on and off. When you're finished, select Done, and you're all set. As always, hitting the View Live TV button will take you right back to what you're watching. And there you have it. Movies are fun, right? That's why Dish Network now gives you more ways to